of Hollywood, it's not always easy to find a happily married couple, but our John Johnston found a pair of special talents who've stuck together through good and bad, and we mean bad. You see, he's a porn star, and she comes from America's creepiest family.
What we're getting now in our life because of who Lisa Loren is.
And you know, I have to
we
say
are finding the medium now. We are. That's what we're getting in our life right now. We're finding this sort of the subduedness.
Yeah, being with each other.
Look at us. I mean, look at this. I mean, the way we look like we're going to fight, pots and pans. Am I hiding any bruises and stuff like that?
I'll kill you if you're not careful.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Meet the Siderman family.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Addams Family.
We first met Lisa Loring, also known as Mrs. Siderman, as Wednesday on the Addams Family.
Hello. Well, hello. You must be one of the Addams children.
I'm Wednesday.
When little Lisa grew up, she became Cricket, in As the World Turns.
What about me? Have you ever thought about what it's going to be like for me?
Lisa's life sounds as if it could be a soap opera script. Married at 15 and a half and a mother a year later. Now she's cast in the real-life role of the odd couple, opposite of her husband, Paul Siderman, also known as Jerry Butler, a former porn star. Butler has done over 400 hardcore skin flicks. He's an admitted sex addict who's trying to kick the habit for the love of Lisa. About a year ago, he fell off the wagon and made a couple of sex movies for money behind Lisa's back. When she found out, they almost split the sheets for good.
I was devastated. I was crushed because I believed that he wouldn't do it. Now, this was a year after we'd been together. He hadn't done any for almost a year. And that's when he first did the first one. And then it was, I guess, 4 or 5 months before I actually found out. A girlfriend called me from New York, my best girlfriend, Erin, called and said, I have a friend who's working on a set right now with Paul. And I said, what? No. And I found out that it indeed was true. And I left.
Why did you ever go back to him?
Because I love him. Because I understood. Like I said, there are no reasons, no excuses for what he's done, but there are reasons.
You say
if I hadn't done the book with him, I couldn't have stayed because I couldn't have accepted this.
How many times could you forgive him if he went back and did another film?
No, I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't.
I don't blame him.
I don't want to risk my life any more than I already have. I don't want him to risk his life. I'm a monogamous person. I've never been a promiscuous person. I don't want the man I love being with other women. It's that simple.
And I don't either. I felt if I was to just reveal this to her, she'd leave me, and leave me at a very desperate time in my life. It is an illness or an addiction. I am admitting that I'm a film addict. I'm a film prostitute. You can be very sweet about it. You can say, oh my goodness, I'm an adult film actor. I'm a film prostitute. I get paid because I was allowing myself to have sex. They would not want Jerry Butler. If they want to say that they hired me because of my talent, they let them hire me now without the sex. I don't hear the phone ringing. So we get paid for sex.
To bear all and cleanse his soul, Butler has written a kiss-and-tell book which strips the porno business to what some say is the naked truth. Lisa is his inspiration for raw talent.
He'd wanted to do it, thought about doing it for a long time before he met me, but I was what triggered him, and we did it together.
And you know
the project
something?
Together.
And you know the reason why I couldn't do it without it? Because I knew that people were going to be very upset. I was upset with myself, but I know I couldn't live the next 20 years of my life if I couldn't do this book today, because I could not just fizzle out of this business. I must let people know what is really going on, because it's my only way to go out there, which is the most important part of my life, society, and rejoice and connect myself. Now that I wrote this book, all the feedback and backlash and scrutiny that I'm going under, this is the only thing left in my life.
Butler's book digs deep into the dirt of the porn business. Raw talent is rubbing many of his former fellow workers the wrong way. Even his own father is suing him.
Jerry Butler and Lisa Loring were both stars at one time in their own right, but they're far from the glamorous Hollywood lifestyle now. They just moved into this small one-bedroom apartment in Sherman Oaks, California, and quite frankly, they're hurting for money. But no matter how bad it gets, Jerry swears he will never go back to hardcore porn. And Lisa says she just won't let him.
Times are lean right now.
We've been hocking jewelry almost to get money. I mean,
would you fall back into it?
Can't. If I can't,
no, he won't.
if I will,
I won't let him do it
if I
this
will,
time.
I'd have to leave this woman because it ain't fair to him. It won't be fair to me.
That's right.
Lisa and Jerry are betting the book will be a big seller. But no matter what, they say they've already beaten the odds. When they were married 3 years ago, nobody gave them a chance of making it. They say they've already proved their love is much more than skin deep.
We'll be back with more of A Current Affair right after this.